Hello, my name is Brenda Hayward. This video will focus on 10 things to think about before selling your home. Are you considering moving? What are your reasons? Have you written down the reasons to stay and the reasons to move? When you document or make a list of the reasons you should stay and the reasons you should move, one of the columns for stay or move should be longer to assist in making your decision. If you decide to move, please make sure you have another place lined up to move into immediately after your current home goes to closing. There are some questions that you got to continually ask yourself. Shall I stay or move? Will it be affordable? Do I like living around friends or do I mind starting over? Will I miss my family? Do I mind learning how to get around? Two, consider moving. What is your current budget? What is your current budget and what will your future budget be? Have you sat down and figured out your bills? Seek out your bills and line them up on the table. This includes your monthly and yearly bills, gas, electric, credit cards, internet, cell phone, mortgage. If you do not have a mortgage, property tax insurance, and whatever support you give to family members. When figuring out your bills, that should be the current and future home so that you know what to expect. Three, are you considering moving because of affordability? Are you currently just affording where you live? And regardless of whether you pay off your home, will the funds left pay 20% down payment to pay off the new home? You should not move if your monthly payments won't lower than they currently are. The real benefit to moving should be that the new home should be paid off and have undated features that give you a chance to not pay for repairs for a period of years. Four, are you considering moving because you can afford the new location? Have you checked to see if the new location is available to buyers in the marketplace? And can you afford the change? Yes, you do have enough money to move and make all the yearly and monthly payments that will be done. Have you made a list to see if the new home or area will cost of buying the new home take all your cash you have plus more to move into? Moving to a new home include transferring your utilities, which can demand deposits before they are turned on, cost of new property taxes. Please sit down and add these costs. I was hurt because of what the vendor told me and what it ended up being left me getting a loan to receive the items that were shipped, even though the vendor quoted me a price I could afford at the time. The thought of not receiving my personal items hurt. That was the only reason for using my credit cards to get them to the last mile and my home. It took the vendor 3 months from the pickup to the delivery, and I was without my property the whole time. I purchased a recliner, and that is what I used for sitting and sleeping for 3 months. I was unable to afford a hotel. Five, are you considering moving because all the kids are gone? Are you thinking about moving because the youngest kids will be off to college within the next 2 years? Things to think about: who pays for college? Are the children doing just 4 years or 6 years? Will the move put more money in your pocket to pay the bills? If the reason for moving is that the older kids are moving out within the next 2 years, please wait for the housing prices to reverse and you won't get a smaller place for some time. The same price you are currently spending on a larger home. This is currently not a good thing unless you have funds saved and money to spare. Number one, who will be paying for the college for your children? There is still time to think things through. 6, are you considering moving to get closer to family? If you have thought about moving, is it so you can get closer to relatives? First things first, pull out all your bills and calculate your bills for the income you have, and the biggest change might be the property taxes. Please review the area you are planning or thinking about moving to, especially the property taxes. That yearly payment may limit your yearly spending. Property insurance, car insurance, electric, oil per 6 months, yearly, water, waste, groceries, home warranty, property taxes, mortgage, gas, propane, trash pickup, gas, and all the monthly payments. Are you considering moving because retirement is near? How will this future change impact your monthly spending level? Then, while you are adding the figures on the cost, add if you are retiring within the next few years, what will be the cost of the new home, which will differently impact the funds you currently receive. Bring out all the bills that you need to be paid for the year to year. If you have thought about moving, is one of the reasons so you can get closer to the relatives, then add if you are retirement, will the cost of the new home definitely impact the funds you currently receive and issuing out to the vendors for bills that need to be paid for year to year. Please take the time and pull out the notebook and pencil and write down the current estimated bill and the future estimated bills. 8, are you considering moving because of your health problems? Are you thinking about selling because of the health problems with you or your spouse? Travel to a place you have thought about moving to and check out the area. Friends or family should not be the only reason to move there, especially the areas you are considering moving into. Look for your favorite stores, accessibility, distance, and parking availability. Remember, because the family loves the area, you may not. I moved from a senior community back to a family community, and that late night traffic is taking some getting used to because they are up later than the seniors usually are. 9, are you considering moving because of the relatives' health? Are you making these decisions because of the family? Remember, moving will not be easy because the first couple of months will make you uneasy, and feeling safe may be part of it because you knew all the neighbors and they knew you. And because you have lived in the area for years, starting over will be hard. Will you be okay moving from your environment and accessibility to stores you love to someplace where you have to learn and find new stores to support your needs? I cannot tell you the answer to that question is no, because everything changed around you. Where stores that used to be 5 miles to a place where everything is used to be in love is now 30 miles or more away, and getting used to driving these distances isn't fun. Is the area similar to where you were, not priced out of the cost of living range? Will you regret making the decision to move? The answer is yes. It will take time. I am still considering moving back. However, I know I cannot afford the cost that I sold my property for. 10, are you considering moving because you could get a great price for your home? Have friends or relatives told you that you could get a great price for your home because of the lack of properties that are available within the marketplace and buyers are bidding over the sale price? I hope before you answer that question, you just respond that you are not ready to think in that direction or make a change for your future right now. Or respond with a quote you use on other subjects. You are not prepared to talk about it. That response will be great because even though you have or have not thought about moving, you should just brush it off until you make a real decision about if you want to move forward. Please give the same response even though the comment is made in a joint company and everyone seated there was asked the same question. More reasons to think about. Please do not move because the price that you may looks good and would enable you to pay off most of all your bills. Please do not sell because of family members see your house as a gold mine. If and you want what they call free money at your expense, then you are unable to afford to live, and they will not let you live with them or repay the loan because they are stating it was a gift and need not to be repaid. If your bills are high now, they will be higher when you make that change, and you will curse yourself for making a bad decision. The marketplace has changed, and what you could afford is no longer affordable. Put the numbers on a notepad and do not let anyone stop you from affording the luxuries you could have. The information you may view may need to be asked of a specialist. I am not a tax accountant, real estate agent, or attorney. Please let me know if you like this video by clicking a thumbs up or leaving comments below. My name is Brenda Hayward, and thanks for your time.